little pre-workout, going to the gym. I wanted to talk about something here. Last night during the live stream, I had a really great question from one of the subscribers, and that was stacking something tangible like silver and gold versus what many people perceive as and fairly intangible gambling. I gotta be honest with you. What is the difference? And how can I encourage people not only to stack silver and gold, something tangible, something that they hold and control and cannot be taken away from them, versus what many people would say is gambling? Fair question, and I'm going to do my best because it's a difficult question to answer. One more sip of this. I gotta drink about half of this, 3/4 of the way through this, about a half an hour before I hit the gym. That way it gets into the system. Tastes good. I love Jell-O. Like orange Jell-O. This tastes just like orange Jell-O. You know, when you're hungover or something and you go for some cold Jell-O and you scoop it up with your hands. I'm being an idiot. Being an adolescent. So, okay. Absolutely. You know, you need to be stacking tangible assets. Silver, gold. You need to hold it and not hold it in a safety deposit box. It needs to be in your control, under your roof, under your security. It cannot be taken away. But I also have to tell you this. The safest investments, you call it whatever you want, an investment, you can call it an insurance policy, it's irrelevant. First of all, in my opinion, it is an insurance policy, obviously, gold and silver, right? We all can agree upon that. But when you purchase an ounce of silver, for example, for $17 an ounce, and then one day it's worth $25 an ounce, well, then it has become on its own an investment. So let's just get that out of the way. Regardless of what it is, an insurance policy or an investment, that's irrelevant. It is safe. But unfortunately, the safer insurance policies or the safer investments don't normally pay off as much as you want in the timeline that you wish they would pay off. They're going to eventually pay off. But I got a feeling many of us are going to be in our retirement years when they finally do. And when I say pay off, I'm not talking from $15 to $25 an ounce. I'm talking $60, $70, $100. Some people, some analysts are speculating $250 an ounce. But regardless of whether that is true or false, I don't think we're going to see that until we're closer to our retirement years. That's where other investments, diversification comes in. Yes, they are gambling. However, they have to follow SEC rules. That was a tongue twister. Security Exchange Commission rules. And there are parameters. It's not 100% gambling. However, I gotta admit, it leans towards gambling. Because the people who invent the game invented the rules. These rules are set up to lure you in to where you make crumbs. A crumb is better than nothing. And they make the big bucks. However, the riskier your investment is, the bigger the payoff is. Stocks, the stock market. Everybody holds it in high acclaim. Oh yeah, you get stocks, yeah, you're smart. Real estate, yeah, yeah. If you guys don't think that ain't a form of gambling when it comes to monetary risk, you're fooling yourselves, in my humble opinion, because real estate can collapse. The stock markets can collapse. But on the flip side, they can both go up. They can go up. Your stocks can go up. Your real estate can go up. It's a gamble whether you want to admit it or not. It's just that you've been programmed by the news media outlets and all their financial experts, propagandists used to lure you in or out of a market on what is good or bad. Saying that, if you want to make a little bit more money quicker, you're going to have to diversify. You're going to have to diversify, and I prefer the cryptocurrencies. They too have to follow certain Security Exchange Commission rules. I'm going to say this. I've been stacking silver. I don't want to overestimate this, but I don't want to underestimate this. I think since 2000, right around 2008. And I've been stacking it religiously. And I have been telling people, encouraging people to start stacking silver and gold since then, and many people have. But a lot of people are pausing on the silver because they've acquired so much of it, they're happy, and the fact that it's not growing at the pace that they perceive it should be growing. And many people are saying, hey, I'm getting into the crypto markets. Crypto markets, yes, they're a form of gambling. But I've made, and I'm not affiliated, I need to say this, I'm not affiliated with not one single company, website, other YouTube channel that's part of the cryptocurrency community. I have nothing to do about it. I don't make any money off of you for telling you what I invested. Not a penny, not a fraction of a penny. I'm not saying this to make anything. You go to the description of this video. There will be no links to purchase your cryptos from overtaxed taxpayers so I can secretly earn a little bit of that money. I don't play that. I'm telling you what has been working for me. Stacking silver, it's brought me up a little bit, but not as much as cryptocurrencies, not as much as my 401k at this point. And I think you got to do all of them. You need to stack silver and gold, and you need to keep stacking silver and gold. But if you're just relying on silver and gold, I've never told anybody to do this, to just solely rely on silver and gold as your investment years, your way of living off investment. I mean, your way of living the rest of your golden years. You're gonna be a freaking poor person if you don't diversify and take a little bit of risk. I mean, obviously, if you're making a couple of $1 million a year and you're just stacking gold away in your freaking basement bunker, yeah, then you're going to be able to live out your golden years, your retirement years. But if you're just a common person like me who makes the average salary, you're not going to be able to acquire that much metal in order to live out your golden years, to have your debt paid off in time to then live out your golden years. You're going to have to diversify, whether that's into the 401k, educated stocks. And what I'm saying is choose your stocks wisely, and cryptocurrencies. I've noticed something. A lot of companies now, and take notice of TV commercials. A lot of them are advertising. A lot of them are investing in cryptocurrencies. It's going mainstream. It's inevitable. You're going to have to eventually play in their monetary game, whether you like it or not. You think cash has always been around? No, cash came around in one way or another, and you were forced to play in their monetary game. My advice to you is diversify into it. I'm here at the gym. Diversify into it. Get into it before it's mainstream. See, that's where the money making comes in. Got some music going in the background. Get into it now. You're still in the early stage, the infant stage of the cryptocurrency market. Get into it now, because now is its growth period. Once all the corporations and everybody's using it as a form of exchange, and that day is coming. That will be the new currency. I think cash will disappear. We've already seen the disappearance of cash through the use of ATM debit cards. I think it is now going to evolve even more, and it's going into the cryptocurrencies. And more companies, banks, are investing in cryptocurrencies. And when they do, and as they acquire these cryptocurrencies, that drives the prices of cryptocurrencies up. So if you can get some, you're going to see some growth faster than you will silver. I'm sorry to say that. I got a feeling this video alone is going to drive a third of my subscribers away, because they want, you know what the problem is with us, including me, because I'm a silver and gold stacker. You know what the problem with us is? We're doing something, and we need a pat on the back for what we're doing, an attaboy. Oh yeah, you're doing it, and you're doing the right thing, and then you're doing the only thing that's going to make you wealthy and successful. We want to hear that. We want to be built up for the things, for the things that we're thinking about and doing. We need that fortification. But I'm here to tell you, I've never told anybody to stack only silver and gold, and you're a fool if you're doing it. I mean, if you're the average person making an average salary. Obviously, again, I need to say it. If you're making $1 million, even $500,000 a year, and you're able to put away an ounce or 2 ounces of gold every paycheck, all right then, it's going to work for you. But for the average Joe, you're going to have to diversify. You're going to have to take some risk. And risk involves a little bit of gambling. And again, before I end this video, stock market's gambling. So don't think, I'm not talking about gambling in poker. I'm talking about, you need to do what people will tell you is considered gambling. You're gonna need to do a couple of stocks, possibly. Now, I'm not a big stock person. The only stock market I'm investing in, because I am against that paper game, is my 401k. So I got a 401k and the crypto markets. So get into some cryptocurrencies, folks, before it's too late, or before you're forced to get in at full price. I would rather see you get in while you can still see growth. Take care.